Hello! It's Susan from Sassy C Art Shop. You guys ready to do some art with me? Let's get to it. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Susan from Sassy C Art Shop, and today I am making my art print for April. So before I get started, I just want to apologize for the quality of my voice if it sounds kind of weird. I was sick last week, and so it still has that kind of scratchy quality, so I apologize. Okay, so getting into the art print, what I wanted to do, I created my stickers first, and I actually created some little picnic food stickers. You'll see those in my video next week. But so for this, I wanted to have someone enjoying a picnic. I thought that would be very, very cute. But it kind of evolved some from my original idea, because at first I wanted like a girl kind of lounging on a picnic blanket, like maybe like under the shade of a tree with like the light streaming through, and her just kind of like with her head back and relaxing. So I was gonna try and do that, but then I tried to do the pose and well, I couldn't quite get it right. And then I thought, well, you know what? Picnics are something that are fun to be shared. So I was like, oh, I could do like a couple of friends. But then I decided, you know what would be super cute is if I did a couple that is enjoying a picnic. So I found a pose that I liked and I created it. And then I was like, oh, you know what I should do? I should make it like a little vintage couple, like from the 40s or 50s. Because I was scrolling through Pinterest, as you know, as one does, because you're like, oh, I'll get on Pinterest for like 5 minutes, and then like 10 hours later you're like, I may have wasted my life, but it looks really good having done it. But yeah, I found some really cute like 1940s 1950s outfits for girls, and like really pretty like wavy hairstyles, and I thought that would be super, super cute. So I did the sketch of the couple. I made their outfits. I thought they looked super, super cute. I loved how it was turning out. And then I was trying to come up with a name for them. And I was going to do something like alliteration, like Peter and Polly Picnic or something like that. But my sister actually suggested John and Martha. And I just decided to go with that. It fit them really well. And if any of you know me personally, you'll actually know that that's the name of my maternal grandparents. So after she said that, and after I named them that, I decided to actually make it look more like my grandparents. So yeah, their names were John and Martha. We always called them Granny and Adder. Granny just because that's what she wanted to be called, and Adder, he had this old like adding machine, and he was always doing it, and that's like what the first grandchild called him, so it just kind of stuck. Yeah, so I wanted to do them enjoying a picnic. I even have her with like an engagement ring on. I asked my mom how they became engaged, and she said she didn't know, and unfortunately they've both passed away several years ago, but they were always known for being so hospitable and sharing food and being so loving and kind, but still having a simple life. So like something that we always did when we went over to their house was we always had, like if we were coming over for lunch, Granny would always make us sandwiches. And then Adder afterward would give us an ice cream cone that he would pack. And he was like the best ice cream packer ever. We would always say, I want the biggest and the best. And he would oblige. And it was really, really special. So I thought them enjoying a picnic in their younger days, it definitely seemed like something that they would have done. Like I said, I don't know if that's how they got engaged, but I could see them doing it that way. So yeah, and then something else they did a lot is if we were having like a big dinner, not just like coming over for lunch, but like the whole family was coming over for like a big dinner, is she would always make roast, and then she would have like, she would put lemonade in the like freezer and then put it like in a drink dispenser, and it'd be like all slushy. And I don't know, I just remember having like slushy lemonade over at Granny and Adder's, and that was really special. So anyway, yeah, I definitely wanted to incorporate that they're in love, and you know, they're very special to each other and enjoy the simple things in life. You know, having a picnic, enjoying the sunset. So yeah, I definitely wanted to incorporate that into the drawing. They were very special people. They were, I don't remember how many years they were married, but you know, decades and decades, and they were always faithful to each other and so kind and loving. And you know, I miss them a lot, but I'm so glad to have gotten to know them and be part of their lives. All right, so I thought I would tell y'all a bit about the drawing process itself. So when I did the line art, which you saw me do first thing, because I always do the sketch of my prints off camera, most of the time, because I have trouble sometimes getting it right, and it may take longer, and you know, I'm just like, okay, y'all can just kind of see like what I've gotten to. I don't want y'all to have to watch through hours of footage of me being like, okay, this isn't quite right kind of thing. And like I said, this one definitely took some twists and turns when I was creating it. So yeah, but this is what I ended up with. So the line art I started with, I just did my typical line art. So I do thinner lines for any interior lines, and then a thicker line for the outline of the characters, and then a quite thick line for like the box itself. And then the only other thing I did different in the line art was I created, for the lemonade, I used some colors, like some yellows, to kind of give it that more natural feel. You'll see next week when I show you my sticker video that I did that on some of my stickers as well. So I kind of wanted to incorporate that. Yeah, so it was pretty fun creating this. The background, I ended up having them having a picnic in a park, and like you can see like a body of water in the background, and then the cityscape, like they've driven out of the city to go enjoy this, and it's at sunset. When I first colored the sunset, I did like a gradient, and I liked it, but it was really, really bright. And I thought, that's not exactly what I was going for. I wanted a little bit of a softer look, and it was just like super bright and vibrant. So I actually used a white colored pencil and just toned down the skyline, because it was just a little too bright. But I like how it turned out. I think the colors are really pretty. And then for their colors, and I am using my Ohuhu alcohol brush markers for like all of this, and then like just like the white pencil for the sky, and then a white gel pen, and I think that's pretty much all I use. I did also use a couple of like silver or gold accents, like her hairpin and stuff is silver, and like the belt buckle on her little outfit is silver. So yeah, that's the only other thing. Anyway, so yeah, for the coloring, like I said, after I named them John and Martha, I wanted to make them look like my grandparents. So I made them both brunette. I had thought about, when I was originally doing it, before I decided it was going to be my grandparents, that they might have like contrasting colors, like one's blonde, one's brunette, or something like that. But yeah, after I was like, oh, these are my grandparents, I should maybe make it look like them too. Anyway, so for their outfits, like I said, I was scrolling through Pinterest, and I found some really, really cute ones that I liked. I liked the idea of him in a suit, courting her. I think that's classy. And I know that was common at the time, so that's what I did. I tried to incorporate some of the highlights and colors from the sky into like some some rim lighting on like their hair and stuff like that to just kind of give it that little extra oomph. But for her outfit, yeah, I found a really cute little ensemble on Pinterest of like a 1940s, 1950s skirt and shirt. And at first I hadn't decided like what color I was gonna do, but there's actually this picture of me at my grandparents' house when I was about, I don't know, like 4 or 5, and they had like a lavender bush or plant or whatever, and I'm wearing like a little purple top and like little shorts with like little purple flowers on them. Yeah, so I'm taking like a sniff of the purple flowers, and it's like a really cute picture, and I remember it being at my grandparents' house, so that's why I actually decided to go with the purple for her outfit as kind of a little nod to that, which I thought was fun. Anyway, for the suit for him, I did match his tie. You can't see it super well because it's kind of small, but his tie does match her outfit, because I always love when like couples match, like his tie matches like her outfit. It just, I don't know, it makes me happy. But I gave him like a light gray suit. I thought about giving him a pinstripe, but just because of like how it's positioned with like his knee up and kind of, I was like, I don't know if I can get like the stripes in the right position and have it make sense. So I just did like a light gray suit. I thought that looked really nice with it. Anyway, I gave him a little boutonniere to a little like red flower. And like I said, I don't know if this is how they got engaged, but I like to think that either this is how they did, or while they were engaged, you know, they enjoyed a picnic together. I like to think of them like that. I think it's sweet. So yeah, she's got her hand on his face and they're just like gazing in each other's eyes. She's got the ring on, and I really love how this turned out. So the things that I included for the picnic, I definitely did, you know, the checkered red and white picnic blanket. And I tried to continue that into the words, so it looks like it's kind of coming forward. I don't know how I did with the perspective of that, but that's what I tried to do. Anyway, so you'll see when my stickers come out that I do have the lemonade, the picnic basket, and the cheese block as little kawaii stickers. So I thought that would be fun to include in the thing. And then finally, I just kind of like add my white gel pen around it to kind of, you know, add that little extra oomph to it all. And yeah, so this is how the final product turned out. I really loved it. I really loved honoring my grandparents, and yeah, it made me happy to see this like romantic couple portrayed as my grandparents enjoying a sunset picnic. If you want this print for yourself, it is available through the month of April. It's in my shop, and that's linked below. And if you have any questions or suggestions or anything like that, let me know down in the comments what you would like to see as a art print, or how you like hearing my stories and all that. Yeah, I'd love to hear from you guys, and don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel, and share this with people who also love adorable couples who are going on a picnic. So I'll let y'all just enjoy the last little bit of this and see the final product. I'm gonna take some pictures of this, and then I'll see. You guys are still here? Well, thanks so much for watching. To support my channel, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and if you want anything from the shop, the link's always in the description. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and next time, don't forget, you're going to get to see my highlights of my artistic journey, as well as my foibles, because there will be some. All right, bye!